Welcome, Scorpio, to your mid-March tarot reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, business out of the way. Let's get started. What do our Scorpios need to know here? I'm going to use the Ghost Tarot. I've been kind of liking this. So, what do our Scorpios need to know? I'm having cards flip all over. That was the Ace of Pentacles. That might be telling us something here. Let's see. Well, we'll take that one as the first card. Two of Swords. And let's get going. Oh, Hangman. I don't read reverse. Hangman. Knight of Wands. What you don't see here is Seven of Pentacles. Unexpected is the Four of Wands. What to look for is the Six of Swords. Challenge. Strength. Okay, where does this lead for our Scorpios? Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. I'm going to pull one more. Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace or Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Man, lots of, well, you got a mixture. I was going to say a lot of swords, but actually, yeah. So I feel like, yeah, this is like, to me, the Page of Swords works really hard. However, it also could be a message coming in. I get the feeling, though, that it's made some kind of message that's setting the tone here. Now, it could be a message about something you've worked hard. We've got the Two of Swords with the Hangman. You've got to make a decision. But to do so, you're taking that time with the Hangman to really think about it and look at it from all directions and all angles, kind of using that inner Scorpio brain. But once you do, the Knight of Wands says you'll know like exactly what direction you're going to go in, and you'll probably move fairly quickly. So the Page of Swords, I mean, for some of you, it could be different. So I do feel like it could be someone coming in, but it also could be this is what you've been working really hard on, but you need to make a decision. The reason why I feel like this is a message is because of the decision piece of this. So let's clarify these three cards here. So tell me more about this Two of Swords so we can get more information on this decision that needs to be made. You're kind of like, yeah, kind of in a precarious position here. Those Two of Swords. Tell me more. Knight of Swords with the World. You're like deciding whether you move forward with something, Knight of Swords, or you put an end to something, the World. Now, the World isn't like, a bad ending. It's just a natural ending. It's a graduation, but it's like, okay, should I be done with this, or should I move towards it? And that's why I think you're leaning to the Hangman, looking at something differently. Tell me more about this Hangman, please. There's that Knight of Swords again. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going, okay, I either can go all in or I got to do this completely different. So that's what you're looking at. Do I move forward or do I look at this from a completely different way? The Five of Pentacles to me can be about like finding help, but it also can be about maybe things didn't go so well and you need to do it differently this time. So I do feel like that's what the decision here, and that's what you're looking at, and that's why you're taking that time to really ponder this. However, I do feel like you make your choice here and you move forward. Is it the same thing? I don't know. It's a different energy. It's the Knight of Wands, not a sword moving forward here. We had the Knight of Swords in both places. So tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Let's see. We've got the Empress with the Two of Cups. Okay, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're moving towards like either repairing a relationship or creating it or nurturing it in some way with the Empress. I feel like there is something here that you really want to bring to life. And it does have to do with partnership, relationship. Doesn't have to be love. There is a little bit of love feeling here, but not completely. So it does feel, if it is love, it's a mature love. You know what I mean? It's not brand new. It's not, you know, the passion. I mean, not that you can't have passion in a long-standing relationship, but you know, it's the next level of that. But you're definitely moving there or headed in that direction. The Seven of Pentacles is showing up in what you don't see. Now, I mean, honestly, because it's in what you don't see, I think this has been brewing longer than you may know. And it could be with the other person as well, because a lot of times in that position, this isn't your energy, it's someone else's. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Hierophant and Star, yeah. Someone has been really wanting to make a commitment, or you have been wanting to for a long time, because you feel like this is going to really bring in like your dreams and your wishes and your desires here with that Star card. But if this is a partnership, someone else could be thinking the same way, and they have been for a long time. And I think you don't realize it. And that's why you've had to think about it differently and all of these things that you're working on and this energy right here. So let's take a look at this Four of Wands and your unexpected. What is this Four of Wands? What is the Four of Wands and the unexpected? Four of Wands and the unexpected. Knight of Pentacles with the Temperance. Yeah, it's like finally, things are finally happening. It's the, well, the Knight of Pentacles, right, is that patience card, moving slow, but making sure the foundation is laid correctly, basically. And the Temperance is making things happen, bringing in that that passion and love and emotion and making things happen. Yeah. The Four of Wands, it's like it things are finally paying off. Like that's what I'm getting. You're celebrating, but because it's finally happening, things are finally getting to a point where you can really feel them. So let's look at the Six of Swords and what to look for. It's asking you to make sure that you're headed in the right direction, I believe, because the Six of Swords, right, is about moving forward. I feel like that's important because the, you may need to move away from this situation. Actually, it's really interesting. Or or take this further. There's some interesting cards coming in. You know, it's like really hard with that Ten of Swords hanging over my head over here. Five of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. You really got to decide this. This could be actually looking at physically moving your home with that Ten of Pentacles coming in. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Chariot, and sometimes the Eight of Wands are my moving home card, like moving your house. So this could be literally about moving, but there is something that you need to get through because there's a conflict on this as well. So it's asking you to continue to look at moving forward so that you can reach this goal of the Ten of Pentacles, whether it's a physical move or not. But I think there's like a lot on your mind. I mean, I think part of like the scattered energy I'm getting is this Hangman, because there's a lot of things going through. That's why you're taking this time out. Um, and I think for a lot of people, it's different. Again, we're in collective. So these could be different types of things. So, you know, again, take as it resonates. You've got the strength in your challenge, and it's, to me, this is almost about being patient, about hanging in there, staying strong. And it's you're struggling with that a little bit. And it's I don't even need to clarify. It's, I mean, it's in the challenge. It makes sense. And keep in mind, these are only to point out that you maybe, you know, just maybe if you can be a little bit stronger and hang in there a little bit more, then things will work out, because you do. The Four of Pentacles is hanging on and holding on. And it's kind of a stalled card as well, because you know, in the normal Four of Pentacles, right or white, he's got his hands full, one's over his head, two below his feet, all these things. I don't know where all the pentacles are. They're all over. And he can't move, and there's no room for anything more. So he's stalled. He's stalled until he can let go a little bit, loosen his grip. But this is kind of that stalled energy. Hang on. to maybe something that you shouldn't be hanging on to, because you do have the Ten of Swords next. You're hanging on because you don't want the past to go away. There's something from the past here that's got you in with the Wheel and the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is that, feeling from the past card. The Wheel is the um, moving forward, moving beyond, but this is really hard and you don't want to. That's the Four of Pentacles. You don't want to do this. You're kind of stuck. You don't want to move that quickly forward. We have the Ten of Swords after that, which is an ending. And what kind of ending is this? Because it does follow with the Ace of Wands, which is good. Anytime I see the Ten of Swords, the best following card is an ace, because sometimes we have to shut the door on something to leave room for something new. So what is the Ten of Swords for our Scorpios? What is the Ten of Swords for our Scorpios, please? Ten of Swords. Hermit and the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're okay. Well, I mean, this could be just shutting the door on the conflict here. You're done. I feel like too, like you're done with the conflict. I also feel like you're done searching. I'm over the search. I'm over like I'm done overthinking this. I'm done with the conflict. I'm going to move on to something new here. And it could be just a new way of looking at it, or it could be a whole new situation, whatever this looks like to you, whether it's relationships or work or a way of thinking. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. What is this new fiery start here? What's this Ace of Wands? Ooh, Page of Wands with the star. I love that, because that's headed in the very much the right direction. The Page of Wands goes perfectly with the Page of Wands, or the Ace. Page of Wands goes great with the Ace of Wands, because the page is similar to an ace. It's the youngest court. It's someone in the midst of learning and growing. The star is reaching those dreams, the headed in the right direction to reach your true goals, your true desires. But the Page of Wands also is, you're going to let loose of all of this overthinking. Two of Swords, Hangman, that Hermit energy that came up, the Four of Pentacles, hanging on to stuff. You're letting go here. This Ace of Wands is you kind of being free from your thoughts, free from overthinking. It's like you're just trusting the universe to dive in. The Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands are both kind of beginnings without overthinking. And then the star is to really reach those dreams. So you're going to let go a lot of this energy here that's in a way, this stagnant energy of overthinking. So what is the advice for our Scorpios? What is the advice that they can take with them? Ooh, the Tower. Know when to let things go. The Tower is all about, when I get it for advice, it's about letting go, letting things fall, letting the universe handle it. Because what follows the Tower is the star. And also the Tower is that card that when you're not doing something like that the universe thinks you should be, they just kind of wipe the slate clean with the Tower. It's a hard card, but in advice, it's saying, let the Tower go. It's time to rebuild. It's time to do something different. It's time to start, on a new foundation. So know that this might be really important for you. So there you have it, Scorpio, your mid-March reading. Let me know what you think. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Much appreciated.